Hello friends! The birth of a new person is the most magical and incredible moment which truly deserves to be called a miracle. But doctors who have seen hundreds of childbirths and as many newborn babies are extremely difficult to surprise. However, you will now get to hear a story that will make even the most experienced midwives drop their jaws in astonishment. Pregnancy may seem to be the most beautiful thing that can happen to a woman, but in order to experience the true joys of motherhood, the woman's body must be healthy and ready for the strain that it will experience in the next 9 months. Nowadays, girls getting pregnant before reaching adulthood is seen as an exception. Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story. However, in the olden days, seeing a 14-year-old girl pregnant wasn't all that surprising in some regions. In most cases, giving birth at a young age had severe consequences, not only for the baby, but for the mother as well, especially considering the level of medical care at the time. That's why it's so important for such a joyful event as pregnancy to come at the right time. Otherwise, it may end in tragedy. However, you'll probably be very surprised to learn that in some cases, pregnancy may be completely unexpected and even happen without the father's participation. You'll understand how that could even be possible very soon. Every pregnant woman worries about her baby's health. Fortunately, nowadays, doctors can do the impossible. Modern medicine can help avoid most of the problems that may arise during pregnancy and childbirth. Even premature babies born with severe complications can be saved most of the time and get to grow up beautiful and healthy. It's quite common for a couple expecting a child to end up having twins or triplets, or even more children. This can be a real surprise for the parents, but the doctors see such cases quite often. However, seeing a baby born with another child or even 2 children inside will definitely shock anyone. 5 years ago, a girl born in Hong Kong turned out to be pregnant. Doctors learned about it upon examining the baby after she was born. The girl had a suspected tumor when still in the womb. So as soon as she was born, she was sent for an ultrasound, and it turned out that there were 2 fetuses living inside her. Doctors were shocked since the baby could only have gotten pregnant in the womb, and frankly, her condition could hardly be called a real pregnancy. After all, the body of a newborn girl is definitely not ready to carry a child. Doctors found 2 embryos between her liver and kidney. In fact, cases of babies born with a fetus inside are known to science, even though they are extremely rare. They happened once in every 500,000 births approximately, but it was the first case of a baby being born with 2 fetuses inside. That's how the doctors explained it. Apparently, the girl was one of the triplets, but her body somehow absorbed the bodies of her brothers during pregnancy. American gynecologist Dream Birch, who studies cases of children being born with a fetus inside them, concluded that these may simply be the special cases of a much more common phenomenon of disappearing twins. It is quite common for one twin to be partially or completely absorbed by the other during pregnancy, while the mother may not even suspect that she could have had twins. However, in these cases, one fetus disappears completely and their brother or sister is born perfectly healthy. Of course, the girl couldn't have grown and developed with 2 embryos inside, so at the age of 3 weeks, she had to undergo a very complicated surgery. The doctors removed both fetuses. One weighed 9 grams and the other 14.5. This weight corresponds to somewhere between 8 to 10 weeks of gestation. The doctors were even able to determine their sex. They were boys, so the baby girl could have had 2 brothers if her mother's pregnancy proceeded without pathologies. The doctors can't explain what it is exactly that can provoke this kind of anomaly during pregnancy, but what's most important is that the surgery was successful and the girl is completely healthy. Thanks to the advanced levels of modern medicine and the doctors' efforts, even such rare and complicated cases can have a happy ending, or rather, a happy beginning, as the girl's life is just starting and there are still so many happy moments ahead of her. The birth of a baby is certainly a miracle, but we shouldn't forget that the same wizards that helped this miracle happen live next to us wearing white coats. So, what do you think about this unbelievable story?